Good morning, guys. So welcome back to Bama Girls Cafe. This morning we're going to be making homemade stuffed French toast with cream cheese and strawberries. This is one of my favorite breakfasts, y'all. I love cream cheese, I love strawberry, I love French toast, I love bread, I love butter. I love all of this stuff all up and through here. So we're going to go run down the list of things you're going to need. You first going to need a skillet and something to cook it on with a spatula. You're going to need a mixer because you're going to have to blend your cream cheese and your confectionate sugar. So you got your cream cheese, your confectionate sugar. You're going to need eggs, milk, and cinnamon. You're going to need some butter for the skillet. And you're going to need a bowl to mix everything up in. So to mix your milk and your eggs and your cinnamon up in. And you're going to need some bread. So I picked up some bread from my local grocery store. And I just picked up one of these nice little French rolls because you can slice it and get it to the thickness you want. And I'm going to show you guys how to slice it so that you can get the perfect cut. So you can get a nice, thickness in the French toast. Because you don't want this type of French toast to be too thin or too thick. So with that being said, you guys stick around because it is about to go down here at Bama Girls Cafe. Okay, see y'all back here in a second. Alright, love, so the first thing I want to do is show you the proper way to go ahead and cut up these strawberries. So I have some cut up, so I'm just going to go through and show you how to do it two times. So the first thing you want to do is you want to split the strawberry down the middle. And then you want to cut it, and you should have 4 pieces in the strawberry. And then you just want to take your knife and just cut it across. Now I know some of you guys like that's not the way you should cut stuff, but I'm just trying to get it done. And just be careful, don't cut your finger. Alright. And I'm going to do that one more time for you guys. So you just want to cut down the middle of it. And depending on how big your strawberry is, you'll make 1 slit or then another slit across. Get 4. Sometimes you might have to do 2 slits across, just depending on how big the strawberry is. And then you just go ahead and you slice it. Alright, so we have our strawberries all done. And we're going to go ahead and get this cream cheese and the powdered sugar ready. And I like mine to be really thick. You don't want this to be too runny. So I like to go ahead and add in, to start out with, a cup and a half of confectionate sugar and a 8-ounce pack of cream cheese. And then you just want to blend it. Alright, so now our cream cheese is blended, and this is the consistency you want. You want it to be really, really thick. You don't want it to move around like frosting because this is going to be a batter. And when you add the strawberries into there, the moisture of the strawberry is going to loosen it up a little bit, and you don't want it to become too runny. If you add the strawberries in and you notice that it's getting a little thin, just go back and add in a little bit more powdered sugar, but just stir it in with the spoon. So we have that part of the video done, and I'm just going to, get that extra cream cheese off there and set that to the side because we don't want to put the strawberries in there until we get ready to stuff it. So now what we're going to do is just go ahead, and I like to use a little bit more milk than usual. If you want to, you can use a cup of milk and 1 egg. Because I like to be sure that I have enough to go around, I just go ahead and I use 2 cups of whole milk. Or you can use low-fat milk, or you can use almond milk. And then I like to take 2 eggs and crack them over in there. Nothing fancy. If you like, you can use heavy whipping cream, but I just like to use milk because I think the heavy whipping cream is a little bit too heavy for this recipe, being that you're already using the cream cheese and the strawberries to make this one. So I just like to beat my eggs up into the milk really, really good. And once I've got this all beat up and it's mixed in really well, I just like to take and add in some cinnamon. And you know, I like to put a good amount of cinnamon in there, so I'll say about a teaspoon. You can use less just depending on how much batter you're making for your French toast. But I really like to taste that cinnamon in my French toast. Alright guys, so our batter is done. Put that to the side, leave the whisk in there because we're probably going to need to come back to that. And we have our strawberries all cut up. Our cream cheese is mixed up. We have some butter. We're going to sit to the side right here because we're going to need that when we get ready to start making the French toast. So now I'm going to go ahead, and when you get ready to pull my bread out, when you get ready to cut your bread, you want to make sure that you have a bread knife. A serrated knife. It's really good. This is a bread knife. You want to make sure you have this because this will help you to make clean cuts on the bread. So what I like to do is I like to start right here at this part, and I usually just leave the end and just put it to the side and use it for, like, if I want some croutons later in the day or something. And I just set it to the side. So what I like to do is I like to cut about 2 finger widths for my French toast. And because you're going to have to slice the inside of it and stick the cream cheese and the strawberries inside there, so you want to make sure that you have a really thick cut piece of bread. And this French toast is so delicious stuff. I really, really like it stuffed like this. I just feel like it just gives it a really sweet, full taste. You get that savoriness of the bread, and you get that sweetness of the strawberries and cream cheese. So usually you can get about 8 to 6 slices out of this, just depending on how thick you cut it. So far I've gotten 5. I'm going to get 6, and we're going to probably get 8 good size cuts. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, and I think I can get 1 more. Alright, so now that we have these cut, what you want to do, let me grab another knife because you're going to want to slit these down the middle. Well, I can do it with this. You just want to slit it a little bit so that you can stuff it. And you just want to make a little bit of pocket right there. And I'm going to demonstrate it one more time so you can see, because this is where the cream cheese and the strawberry is going to go. So you just want to take it and split it down the middle a little bit. Not too much. You don't want to go all the way through the slice, but just enough. And this is going to be kind of hard with the French bread. So you can lay it on the side and kind of cut it. And you just want to cut it halfway through. Then take your finger and kind of stick down in there so you can get a nice little pocket to fill in that cream cheese and that strawberry filling. I am so excited to be doing this video for you guys. Y'all, it's been a crazy week. But I have really been putting the work in trying to get these videos up for you guys. So as you can see, I sliced it again. And I'm going to just fill it with the cream cheese and strawberries. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these set up. And get the skillet to heating up. And then I'm going to show you guys how to stir in the strawberries. And how to stuff the French toast with the cream cheese and the strawberries. So I'll be back in about, a minute. I'll be back in a minute, but it's, more like 10 minutes. But YouTube time, 30 seconds. So I'll see you guys back in a second. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of this set up. And we're going to go ahead and make us some French toast. Baby. Alright, loves. So we are back. And we have our cream cheese mixture and everything. We got our skillet heating up. We got some extra powdered sugar just in case we have to add a little bit in to thicken it back up. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add in a cup of fresh strawberries. And we're just going to fold the strawberries in. Like I said, you don't want to beat it. You just want to fold them in. And make sure you get all of it mixed in really well. And this smells so good, y'all. If you like cream cheese and strawberry, like, you would absolutely love this. And just make sure you get that cream cheese mixed up really, really, really well. And like I said, don't beat it. Just kind of fold it and make sure it gets mixed in. If I would have been thinking, I would have done this recipe for Valentine's, but I wasn't thinking about it. Alright, I'm going to add just a little bit of powdered sugar in there. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. And just kind of fold it too, because I don't want it to be too runny. Now, if you add the powdered sugar into it, make sure you mix that powdered sugar all the way up into the mixture. Alright guys, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to start stuffing our French toast. And you just want to take a good spoon size and just put it in there, because you don't want to put too much, because you don't want it to like spill out. And, you know, just close it back up. So I say about a tablespoon or a little less will fill each piece of bread. You don't want to overrun it with the cream cheese. And you want to kind of make sure that it goes back together, you know. And if you make a little mistake, just take your finger and rub it across. If you decide that, you know, you want to do brunch one day for your friends, this is perfect for brunch, you guys. Everybody loves French toast, but if you stuff it with some cream cheese or some raspberries, oh my God, you're going to be a hit. You're going to have everybody trying to come over for brunch, because they're going to be like, oh my God, you guys have stuffed French toast. Everybody loves French toast, but nothing like a nice stuffed French toast. I'm trying to tell you, like, it can make a whole day, you know, go great. You know, you won't give a care about nothing that's happened if you've had some good French toast. Now be careful, because if you cut the bread too thin, you'll have a little piece that come through, but that's okay. That's perfectly fine. And I tend to always have a little bit left over. Usually when I do this, I usually do 2 loaves, because this doesn't last around here at all. At all. It just does not last in my house, especially when I have people coming over. And if you know, have some fruit, you can use this for fruit dip. You know, that's what I use the leftovers for too. Just cut up a couple of slices of apples and some pears, and get some more whole strawberries, and you got a nice little fruit dip. Put a little bit more in there. Clean it up. Like I said, you want to make sure it closes too, because you don't want that egg mixture getting in there. And we just got 2 more pieces to stuff. And I'm so excited to be bringing you guys this video. Yeah, I'm super, super excited. Like, I want to get a little bit more elaborate with the videos, but I don't want to scare you guys. Especially for my loves who don't really cook, who are really trying to get into cooking. I don't want to scare you guys off, so I'm trying to make sure that the recipes are friendly and not really intimidating, because nobody wants a new recipe and to feel intimidated by it. So I thought that this would be a really nice, easy recipe for you guys. So I know Easter's coming up because everybody's downtown, down in Mobile partying, living up Mardi Gras, and soon we're going to be celebrating for Lent. And this would be a perfect breakfast for Easter Sunday. Okay, guys? So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get cleaned up. I'm going to pull the little, pot over, and this mixture right here. We already have our mixture together. And we're going to start making this French toast. So I'll see you guys back here in a second as soon as I get everything set up and get my hands all cleaned up. And then we're going to be ready to go. We're going to be ready to go. We're going to eat some French toast. Yes, honey, yes. Okay, so I'll see you guys back here in a second. I'm going to relax. Alright, guys. So we're back and we have some butter. And we're just going to go ahead and get a nice amount in there, because you definitely want to make sure that you have a good amount of butter in your skillet. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do 2 at a time, because you don't want to overcrowd the pan, because you need this pan to stay nice and hot. And in between each little dipping, I like to just take my whisk and whisk everything around the thing again, because sometimes the cinnamon will settle and you really don't want that to happen. So I'll just keep that right there on the side. And what you want to do to make sure that the egg mixture doesn't really get in there is you just want to, close it together and just dip it. And put it in that hot skillet. Alright. And yes, your hands are going to get dirty making French toast, okay? So, if you scared of dirty hands, this may not be for you. This is definitely a hands-on type situation. So, while we have that cooking, we're just going to push this to the side and keep our eye on the French toast. And it's cooking, y'all. It's cooking. It's cooking, y'all. It's cooking. It's cooking. And you don't want to mess with it too much like I'm doing, but you definitely want to keep your eye on it so that when it starts to get golden brown, you'll see it and it looks really, really pretty, and it smells so good. Once that cream cheese and the strawberries start to heat up, you'll start to smell them, and it just smells so delicious. So I'm just going to lift it up a little bit to see if it's browning. It is. I'm going to check on this one. It's starting to brown too. So I'm just going to let those brown, let them cook, get all tasty and delicious. And yeah, I'm going to zoom the camera in so you guys can see exactly what's going on over here in this skillet. So I'll be right back. I'm going to bring the camera in so you guys can see, because sometimes it's kind of hard for y'all to see everything that's going on. I do these videos by myself, so I don't have any extra hands, so I kind of have to play with the camera, move things around. So yeah, I'll be back to show you guys what they look like right before we flip them. Alright, so we're going to flip these, guys, and they're starting to brown. And it does take a little time with French toast, but as you guys can see, that cream cheese is really starting to melt, and you can really see what is going on. And you don't want to cook them too fast because you don't want them to burn. But I like to move them around so I can get a little bit more of that butter on them. Because if you don't, your butter will burn. So you just need to be careful that you don't let your butter burn. And this is what they look like. And I like to let them cook for about 2.5 minutes on each side, give or take. And then I like to flip them And then I like to let them cook for about another minute to get that really golden crust on it. And then I like to flip them again. And then they're done. So it's almost about, you know, pressing down but not too much, because you don't want to push that ooey gooey cream cheese filling out of it. But yeah. I'm going to flip those, and this one is starting to brown. And this is the type of French toast, like, see how golden that one got? You really just want to keep an eye on it. This piece went in first, so it's probably going to cook a little bit faster than this one. That one's cooking a little faster. And I'm going to flip that one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these around. Sometimes you kind of have to play with your pans. Especially on these little things right here. Because sometimes one side will get a little bit hotter than the other one. And what I'm going to do is just stir this one. And keep an eye on this one right here because it's cooking. It's almost done. Well, this one's done. As you guys can see, it's golden on both sides. So this one is done. And I'm going to flip this one again. And it's almost there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add in a little bit of butter to start melting, because I'm going to get ready to dip another one. And be careful because it does pop a little bit, y'all. Let me flip this one more time. And you kind of have to really make sure you keep your eye on it, guys. Make sure the cream cheese is all the way down in that one. So now we have another one we're dipping. And we're just going to place it right here on this side. And I'm going to flip this one again. And it's going to be ready to come out in a second. Alright guys, this one is done. So, we're going to just add it on the plate with the other one. Add another little bit of butter in again. And if you think your eye is getting too hot, all you have to do is just basically turn it down. And see, like, these have a little bit of the cream cheese coming out. So I'm just going to take this knife and just push it down in there so that it'll close, and just clean the edges up. And that's all you really have to do. And we'll go ahead and dip it. Alright. So now we have that one going in. And we're going to go ahead and flip this one. As time goes on, you will notice that they do start to cook a little quicker. So you definitely have to keep your eye on it. And if you feel like your it's too hot, then just turn it down a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that down a little bit, because you definitely do not want these to burn. Alright guys, so I'm going to let these two cook, and then I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of them, and then we'll come back and finish up the video. I'm going to go ahead and flip this one. This one might need to be flipped too, because this side tends to be a little bit warmer. This side's cooking a little faster, so I'm going to move those around a little bit. And you just have to keep your eye on it. So one of the things I'm going to be getting when I get to the new place, I'm going to be getting a cooktop that I can put on the counter that, you know, distributes heat a little bit more even than the one I have. But I just thought that this was really important to have because I couldn't do videos like this for you guys. So I'm glad to have it. I'm blessed to have it. Okay, now flip this one. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of the French toast and then I'll be back to show you guys the Alright loves, so we are back and we're almost done with the French toast. We just got to give this one a couple more flips and we are going to be done. And I have some fresh strawberries right here. Turn that one and just move them around a little bit. And yes, honey, we have us some fresh French toast. This is what we have so far. And I'm going to show you guys a back shot of it so y'all can see that cream cheese and strawberry filling oozing out the back. Oh, my Lord, I can't wait. I can't wait, y'all. I can't wait. I've already got my plate ready, honey. I don't need any syrup. I just need a little bit of powdered sugar, honey. Some powdered sugar, honey. And a couple fresh strawberries. And I am good, darling. Let me tell you. Y'all don't know how I just got my life over here. I wish that you guys could smell this. I wish you guys could taste it. Oh, my God. It just don't make no sense. Like, it's all that. That was a little piece of cream cheese. It's all that. And a bag of chips. You can never, ever, ever go wrong with this recipe. It's easy. It's simple. You can get the kids involved. You can get the honey involved. Hey, if you bring a bae, if you bring Boo home and you trying to make him bae, okay, this will do it. If you trying to make him bae, you trying to turn a one night stand into bae, go ahead and do this. He'll be back for the food. I don't know if he gonna stay. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. I don't know. But if you trying to hook up and you want to be fancy, like you can really is doing. Why am I waving this around like that? This is a recipe. This it. If you want to have brunch and be what's the new saying, y'all? Bad and bougie. If you want to have brunch and pretend like you bad and bougie, this is a good brunch. You know, they gonna be like, oh girl, you fancy, huh? Girl. But yeah, this recipe is so, oh my goodness. I'm just gonna place a few fresh strawberries on here. And, oh y'all. It's just, I love this. I absolutely love this recipe. Like, I can never get enough of it. You can take the same recipe. You can add in raspberries. You can add in blueberries. You can, blackberries. You can even take this and do the cream cheese and add a little bit of Hennessy to it and do some toasted pecans. Oh, that's for the grown folks right there. But yeah, this is so good. I just was talking in the middle of me getting the rest of the French toast done. I was talking to my nephew, and if you guys watched a couple of my videos from the summer, y'all know that he was here hanging out with me in Kansas, and I told him I was making French toast. He talking about, you gonna make me breakfast? You gonna come pick me up, auntie? I love my baby, and this was actually one of his favorite breakfasts, but he liked the blueberry. So yeah. Alright guys, so we are done. Get that one out, put it right there. I'm gonna give this one another turn. It don't want to act right, Lord. Alright, give it one more little turn. I'm gonna go ahead and cut that off. Push it to the side. Ooh, that's hot. And child. Ooh. Yes, Jesus. Yes, Jesus. Ooh. He is my shepherd, and he knows what I like. because this is ooey dooey ooey gooey delicious. So yeah, y'all, that's it, honey. Like, oh, that is life. It don't get no better than this right here. Okay, do y'all see that? I'm gonna place another little strawberry right there, and there we go, honey. We got our French toast. Put another one right there. I'm gonna, you know, make it look all pretty. Grab one more strawberry. Grab 2 of them. Get a little bit of that excess water off. And you just want to make it look pretty. If you're going to be serving, you know, to your peeps, you want to make it look, you know, presentable and pretty, you know. So, yeah. Let's move these aside a little bit. And there we go, honey. We have our French toast. So, you just want to sprinkle a little bit of powdered sugar on them. Not too much, because everybody, oops, ain't crazy about powdered sugar. I put a little bit too much on some of them, but that's okay. That's okay, y'all. It's going to be okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and, get me a good picture of this. And then we're going to come back and taste this. I'm going to tell y'all what it do, how it's doing, how it's tasting, how we living, how we getting our life over here in Bama Girls Cafe. I'm so happy that I was able to do this recipe for you guys. Oh, it's just, this is so beautiful, y'all. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I'm gonna hold it up so y'all can kind of see, but yes, this is beautiful. This is oh, I got a little bit too much powdered sugar on that strawberry. But yeah, this is just a beautiful breakfast or brunch dish, and I love it. I love this dish, and it's easy and it's friendly. So let me go ahead and get a couple pictures, and then I'm gonna come back and let y'all know how to taste. Give y'all, the rundown, on the YT. Y'all run down on the YT on the French toast. Okay, I'm way too hyped, but I'll be back in a second. Alright, love, so I'm back. I got my pictures. It's looking all beautiful. I got everything all cleaned up. I'm feeling myself. I'm really feeling myself. I'm feeling, hold on one second, y'all. Make sure I get a picture of this. I really enjoyed doing this video. I know this is a little extra, but I gotta make sure I got good pictures. So let's just get that shot right there. That's the money shot. Yeah, that's the money shot, y'all. I'm so extra, but yeah. So I just wanted to make sure I got a good shot of it before I tore into this cream cheese strawberry heavenly love affair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of this cream cheese mixture, y'all. I just want a little bit of it. And I'm just going to put a little bit on this plate. Because that is so heavenly. And I'm just going to grab me a nice piece of French toast and a strawberry. And we're going to taste it and see what life she is serving. And like I said, this type of French toast, I don't need any syrup with this. I mean, if you want syrup, you can have it, but I really don't. The cream cheese and strawberry filling, and then just a little bit on the side just, wakes me up. Just get deep down in my spirit, Lord. Okay, so now I'm really tripping over here, y'all. You got to be more careful. This is ridiculous. I see why my nephew used to love this, and why my peeps used to love this when I lived at home. And then you get that warm cream cheese and strawberry. I'm in church, y'all. Oh, this is so delicious. Oh my God. And getting the bread from the bakery is one of the best things you can do. Like, you can get regular sandwich bread and do this, but when you get bread and really like stuff it, it just takes it to a whole nother level, because while it's cooking, that cream cheese is melting and blending all in with the strawberries, so it just takes it to another level. Good googly moogly. I can eat this whole thing all day, y'all. Lord Jesus be with me. I'm going to the gym after breakfast, y'all. I'm going to the gym. Okay, so I ate that whole thing. And I know I need to end the video. But it was so delicious. I just had to share it with y'all. Sweet baby Jesus. Alright, guys. So we're at the end of the video. Everything turned out fine. I hope you guys enjoyed my version of homemade strawberries and cream and cheese stuffed French toast. Like I said, you can do strawberries, you can do raspberries, you can do blueberries, you can do blackberries. This recipe is really easy. It's really simple. If you decide to do this, you know, this recipe, just take your phone or your tablet or your laptop in the kitchen and set it on the counter. If you need to rewind and go back and look at it to make sure that you're doing everything right, then do that. This recipe is so easy, it's so good, and if you really want to impress people, then this is a go-to recipe. And I really love it for like when I do brunch and I have my friends over and we do mimosas. This is excellent. Okay, you can get you a nice little, you know, balance of the fruit and the alcohol. You know, and for those people who don't drink mimosas, then you know you can have your share at the temple. But let me get on off here because I'm dragging it out. But I love you guys. Remember, food is love. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And remember that a kind word and a kind gesture goes a long way. Sometimes people just need a, hey, how you doing? Hugs, kisses, like we do in my family. We give a kiss on each cheek when we greet each other. Sometimes that's all people need is a little hug, a little sugar, you know, a little French toast. That's all it takes. You know, it doesn't take much to be nice. It takes a hell of a lot more energy to push negative thoughts and negative energy out into the universe. So stay positive, stay blessed. Remember, anytime you get a chance to bless somebody, because you never know that your next big blessing could be right around the corner. So don't be stingy. Closed fist, as my grandfather would say, closed fist can't get nothing. You can't get nothing going out, you can't get nothing going in. So just think about that as you go on through your day. And I love y'all. And I'll see y'all back here in a couple of days. So remember, food is love. And I know I be rambling a lot, but I be so hyped to do these videos. I feel like I'm inviting y'all into my home. And I get really happy with these videos, y'all. I really do. I mean, it is what it is. I'm loving what I'm doing and I'm having fun. So I'll see you guys back here in a couple of days. And when we get to Alabama, y'all, it's really gonna go down in the kitchen. Yeah, you're gonna need toothpick kind of good. I'll see y'all back here later. I gotta go.